Gaza a battlefield unlike any other. The ongoing conflict in Gaza is a tragedy unfolding in real time. It is a stark illustration of the brutal realities of asymmetric warfare. The densely populated Gaza Strip, home to millions of Palestinians, has become a battleground where conventional military tactics are often ineffective and, well, counterproductive. This conflict is not a conventional war with clearly defined front lines. It is a struggle fought in the streets, in tunnels, and in the hearts and minds of the people. Unlike conventional warfare, where victory is often defined by territorial gains, this conflict defies easy categorization. The limits of traditional warfare: why tanks fail in alleys. The Israel Defense Forces, one of the world's most technologically advanced militaries, faces a formidable challenge in Gaza. Trained for traditional warfare, the IDF struggles to adapt to the fluid tactics of their adversaries. Tanks designed for open battlefields become liabilities in the narrow alleys of refugee camps. Israeli soldier-guerrilla warfare, by its very nature, is designed to negate the advantages of a conventional military. It relies on surprise attacks, hit-and-run tactics, and the use of civilian populations as human shields. These tactics, while effective, blur the line between combatants and non-combatants, making it difficult to engage militarily without causing civilian casualties. A concrete jungle: Gaza's terrain and the fog of war. The physical environment of Gaza further complicates the situation. The densely populated Gaza Strip, with its narrow streets and labyrinthine alleyways, offers an advantage to those who know the terrain intimately. Gaza resident. The IDF, despite its technological superiority, often finds itself fighting an unseen enemy, hampered by the very density of the urban environment. This lack of situational awareness, known in military circles as the fog of war, makes it incredibly challenging to distinguish between combatants and civilians, leading to tragic consequences. Adding to the complexity of the conflict is the apparent disconnect between Israel's political leadership and its military echelon. The political objectives, often driven by domestic pressures and electoral cycles, do not always align with the realities on the ground.
This lack of a unified strategy creates confusion and undermines the effectiveness of military operations. While the IDF may prioritize achieving specific military objectives, political leaders may prioritize public opinion or international pressure, leading to a disconnect between the goals and the means to achieve them.
The prolonged conflict has taken a significant toll on the Israeli people. The constant threat of rocket attacks and the fear that grips communities near the Gaza border have created a climate of anxiety and uncertainty.
This ongoing stress, coupled with the knowledge that there is no easy solution in sight, has led to a sense of weariness and a longing for peace. The human cost of the conflict, both in terms of lives lost and psychological trauma, cannot be overstated.
The situation in Gaza is a tragedy for all involved. It is a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the failure of diplomacy. There is no military solution to this complex issue.
The international community must break its silence and actively work towards a peaceful resolution. This requires engaging with all parties, facilitating dialogue, and addressing the root causes of the conflict. Only through a concerted international effort can we hope to break the cycle of violence and create a future where Israelis and Palestinians can live together in peace and security.